This is FYI on your TV, brought to you by Hometown News. I'm Kathy Botham. I have got Sam Fyfe with me. You are the Community Relations and Volunteer Coordinator.
Correct.
All right, at Community Home Supports Lanark County.
Yes.
Wow. How long have you been with them?
I have been with the organization for, it'll be 16 years in September.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
We used to have an office in Carleton Place. That's where I started part-time.
Okay.
And then migrated up to Perth when the office closed in Carleton Place. And I was coordinator of transportation and kind of congregate dining for a while. And then I moved into this position about 2 years ago.
Oh, okay. So you've worn a few different hats over the 16
I have,
years.
Yes, yeah, and it's been a great job. I mean,
wow.
I don't think I'm going to retire here. I'm pretty sure.
Excellent, excellent. Now, what is your catchment area? Because it is Lanark County.
Lanark County. So we do Perth, Lanark area, and like Lanark Highlands, down to Smith Falls, to Merrickville. We do the Beckwith, not Carleton, but Beckwith, and Lombardy. That kind of area.
Okay, all right. Now you are services for seniors and adults with physical disabilities.
Correct.
And this is to help keep them at home.
Yeah, the whole point of it is to have people stay in their homes as long as possible with the services that we have, so they can still, be involved in their community and still feel like, they belong and they don't have to go elsewhere, like, because it's non-medical, right? Because we have transportation, the Meals on Wheels, and congregate dining. We have home help, respite programs, just to kind of...
Yeah, you have different programs for that, yes.
Yeah.
Well, we're here to talk about March's Meals on Wheels Awareness Month, too, and the importance of Meals on Wheels.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. It's been around for a long time, Meals on Wheels?
The Meals on Wheels, yes.
Yes.
Before COVID, we used to have, deliver the hot meals, but we used to have a provider that we picked them up, and that was... I believe it was every day we did it, and then after COVID, so that kind of stopped, we changed and we went to frozen meals, which we make in our office. We have a kitchen down there in Perth that makes all the meals. Okay. And we deliver them Mondays and Wednesdays in Perth, and we have a Lanark route now. That just started, so we got one week is Lanark and 1 week is McDonald's Corners, and then in Smith Falls we have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The Wednesday one is Merrickville 1 week and Lombardy the next week, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays is in town.
Wow, a lot of coordinating here, isn't
there?
Yes,
it is. Yeah. And it's all delivered by wonderful volunteers that go and they deliver and they get to know the clients, and it's like a friendly visit almost for them to speak to the, they have a little conversation, or and security reassurance, like if there's anything wrong or they can't get a hold of them, they call the office and we follow up with.
Absolutely, it's not just delivering a nutritious meal.
No, it's a friendly face, and sometimes that's the only people that they see during the week, right?
Absolutely.
It's the volunteer. It's the same volunteer that goes every week. So
and isolation is a problem with some people. So yes, huge. Absolutely. Yeah. So just to have that visit to check in on them and everything.
Yeah, make sure they have nutrition and
it's like a wellness check almost too.
It is, for sure. Yeah.
Now something interesting you were saying to me earlier too is some people order food for 7 days a week.
Yes.
Some people order just 1 or 2.
Yeah. It depends. I mean, we have kind of a limit, right? So you can basically kind of 7 per person per week. But not
they're
everybody.
Frozen, so
they're frozen. Yeah. So we can. Yeah. Exactly. And they come straight from the office here in Smith Falls, or our office, because as I think I mentioned that we make them there. Yeah. So if someone just they don't need 7 a week, like they get meals from someone else, or they cook a little bit, but then they can order 3, or maybe they just want one,
supplement a little
or
bit.
even some soups to go with their meals. It's just whatever they prefer, right?
All right.
It's not you don't have to get a set amount. Because delivery is free, so it's whatever they need for that week.
Now, do you order particular foods? Does that happen too, or you just get what is delivered to you that day?
No. We have a menu.
Okay.
And we have I think 21 entrees. We have some chicken options and beef and pork, and we have pastas and we have fish and there's a variety of soups that they can order from. So they usually get a menu or they'll call in. It depends, or we call them. It depends on what they like, and they'll just say, I want a turkey dinner and a roast pork, and then they get a couple of soups with it. So they get to choose completely what they want.
Wow, very nice, very nice, and so important, like we mentioned earlier too. It's checking in on people as well too. So that's so important.
Yeah, it is very important. Yeah.
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 Absolutely. Now, if somebody wanted to order a meal, or is there a referral process? Is it?
Well, they have to become a client, so they have to register as a client. We do have we have a fairly new website. You can go on the website and put in a request there, and then someone will call them to register. But definitely, you have to register as a client, and then you can just we can order online, or you can call us at the office, or you can get somebody on a list to call every week.
Now, it could a son or daughter order for their parents or something.
They can.
Like that,
they do. The client has to either give permission or they have to actually register first, and then yes, absolutely, anybody can call and order, and they can pay for them if they want. We just would bill them instead of the client, right? So they can just say, "Hey, mom and dad need blah blah," and then we just send them an invoice at the end of the month.
Okay. Now, you mentioned earlier too that volunteers. You need volunteers to do this.
Volunteer driver, yes. The Meals on Wheels drivers are all.
And you are the volunteer coordinator as well, too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so always looking for volunteers and drivers and hospice volunteers as well. But yeah, some of these Meals on Wheels drivers have been doing it for years. So it goes back to they know the people that they deliver to, and there's like a friendship, and
right.
And then as I said, they look forward to seeing these people every week, kind of thing. So,
yeah. If somebody wants to be a volunteer, how do they do that?
They can call the office in Perth or Smith Falls. I do both, or you can do it online. Since this new website that I've had a lot of volunteers apply online, and it's so I just give them a call and they come in, and you have to do a vulnerable sector check.
Right.
So that doesn't take too long anymore, and then I just do an interview with them, and whichever volunteer position role they want to do, then we just set them up, and the coordinator takes over and moves on with them with their services. Yeah.
Now, March is Meals on Wheels Awareness Month. I've seen our local Smith Falls police officers have been helping you.
Yes, they have. Yeah, it's been wonderful. Yeah, they. I think we have a picture of Ashley. I think on the website or going on Facebook, and they seem to really be enjoying it. In Perth, we have the town council, we had the mayor and a couple of councilors go out and deliver meals into. So everybody's very happy to see.
Yeah, what a surprise! Open up the door and see a police officer, your mayor standing
there. Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. And a lot of people really enjoy it. They we've got pictures and stuff, and they're quite tickled to have them.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah.
So to learn more about Meals on Wheels or even Community Home Support Lanark County, how do they do that?
Well, there's the website, community home, chslc.ca. We have a Facebook page. I think it's just Community Home Support, Lanark County, or you can call the office, and we can talk to them about whatever service they want to know.
Excellent. And part of your job, I understand too, is going around to events.
It is, doing this this is my first time doing this one, which is great. But and I go to events. I'll be at the Maple Festival. I was at the Old Town Week last year. We put a couple of things in, and if there's community events or something like that, I'll go to that with our little booth and all their brochures, and anybody can come and talk to me. We get lots of people at the booth. So
excellent. So if you see Sam, come over and talk to her.
Exactly. And volunteer.
Yes, exactly. Well, thank you very much for making the trip down here. You say it's your first time here, but it won't be your last, I hope.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
So once again, Sam Fyfe, you are the Community Relations and Volunteer Coordinator at Community Home Support, Lanark County. Thanks for joining us. And March is Meals on Wheels Awareness Month.
That's right. Thank you so much.